Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're just passing through Pocatello, Idaho. I wanted y'all to see all this beautiful scenery around here. I guess I could have started this a little bit later after we got over this hill right here. I posted some pictures on my Instagram just like last about a week ago because we had stayed at the Flying J down here. It's not far. How far is it? About 23 miles down here at Highway 30 is where we're going to get off. And we had stayed at the Flying J there the night before. Got up that morning and I snapped some photos. I just had my phone stuck on the hood like it is now, and I just snapped some still shots and posted those. But I was like, man, why didn't I shoot some video? And then here we're coming back through here from the other direction. But it is just so absolutely beautiful around here. I could live here. Somewhere down off of I-15 down through here, I could, it's just, man, if I could wake up to these mountains right here every morning, that would be freaking awesome. Again, this is Pocatello, Idaho, and we're on I-15 South, and we just did a turn and burn out in, we delivered Monday morning, Yakima, Washington, and around a little after lunchtime, Seattle, and then went down to Portland, stayed the night at Jubit's, at the big Jubit's. My dear friends Jack and Colleen came up from Kaiser, which is just north of Salem, and came up and saw me and the dog. We went to the restaurant there and had dinner together and just had a lot of fun hanging out, just enjoying the company. And that was really cool of them because they had to fight some traffic to get up there. That was really cool of them to do that. But anyway, so then I went yesterday morning, picked up this load of scrap aluminum, and we're headed down here to Highway 30. And from I-15, we'll take Highway 30 over to 80, and that drops off right there about just, I don't know, 3-4 miles or so from Little America. And we'll stop in there and probably stop there and take a break, and might go get the dog an ice cream. Okay, look at that view. Dude, I love top of the hill and just seeing the scenery out off in the distance. This is so beautiful out here. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so anyway, then we're headed, this load is going to Berea, Kentucky. Then I've got a memorial that I'm going to on Saturday in Chattanooga. Then we'll go up to Ferdinand, Indiana, pick up a Monday evening load and deliver that in North Charleston, South Carolina, and St. Paul's, North Carolina on Wednesday, if all goes well, which it probably will. So we're kind of hammered down. For me, hammered down is, well, not really. We're gonna keep it at 65 most of the time. When I hammer down, that means I'm driving the speed limit, which means if the speed limit is 70, 75, 80, whatever, that's what we'll do when we're hammering down. Otherwise, which is probably what we're going to do, just got to stay consistent at 65, and we'll be able to make it in plenty of time to get the load off on Saturday morning, 0500. So anyway, it's been a great run. Lots of beautiful scenery. You know what? I think we can just stay right here. I was going to get around that dude, but I think he's taking off good enough. We'll be okay. Lots of beautiful scenery. This is another one of my favorite spots right here. And the sun is coming right here at the top of the screen. We'll be okay. Sorry for that streak of the sun. Let's see if I can. It's not going to help at all, really. Oh, I should have gotten over, but I got somebody in the left lane. Always like to jump over in the left lane where there's somebody off on the shoulder just for the sake of safety and respect. Just being courteous. That's what my dad would have done. So if you go to my Instagram, which is the Trucker Keith Show, at the Trucker Keith Show, you can follow me there if you're not. That's where you can see the pictures I posted last week. There was some just coming right through here, and then there was actually the last one was on across 86, headed west on the other side of Pocatello, about maybe 20, 30 miles or so. There's some beautiful scenery with the water off to the right. But most of it was just down through this area right here. Again, we were headed west, but, well, on 15 is north. But anyway, we were headed out to Washington State to deliver. I wanted to get over to here last night to the Flying J again, because that would have given us about 670 miles or so of running yesterday. But because it took so long to get loaded, I didn't have the time to get over here. So we stopped just east of Jerome, Idaho at it's an Ambest truck stop called Garden of Eden. It's at Eden, Idaho. And they have completely remodeled that place. And it's pretty freaking nice. They put the waterfall, though, they had a tree that was in the on the inside, kind of in the middle of the store before they remodeled. They did like a entryway, a main entryway, and had the tree in the center of that and the little waterfall things out there, which I thought it was nicer in the middle. It was like right by the food court previously, and I preferred it there, but still, it was, other than that, that was a little bit of a downer, but very nice stop. And I do not have free showers there, but I went ahead and paid $15 to shower there, because if I would have stopped at the Flying J at Jerome, I would have had to pay to park, which would have probably been $18 or so. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to roll on over here. There was plenty of parking available. It was almost 9 in the evening, and it was so much more laid back, peaceful, relaxing, and of course, plenty of people out there to love on the dog, and so he enjoyed that. Very, very nice showers and driver lounge on kind of the backside downstairs. You can go, of course, go downstairs from the inside. Whole lot of shopping in there. A lot of shopping. And everything from lights and pieces, parts and tools and stuff for your truck to the food court and souvenirs and all kinds of stuff in there. It's really a cool spot to stop. I've been wanting to stop and check it out since the renovation, and I finally got to do that last night and this morning. The downside was it's all fast food crap, And I just wanted some eggs and bacon for breakfast because I'm doing the carnivore diet. And the only place that could have done eggs and bacon, I asked, is it real eggs? Well, it's frozen. I'm like, I think I'll pass on that, but thank you very much. It was going to take in some kind of frozen eggs and bacon and stick it in the microwave. And that might be kosher for a lot of people, but not for me. So I passed on that. And that was the only downside. But otherwise, it was really nice. Glad we made that stop. I'm hoping this way station is closed, but I bet it's going to be open. And it is. Maybe they'll let me bypass. Let's watch these signs here on the right and see. Nope. We're going to exit. Hopefully this will be quick and painless. If they have a bypass lane in here, which looks like they do, maybe they'll give me the bypass lane in here and we can roll on through at 10 miles per hour. Otherwise, we'll just roll across the scales right quick. That would not be the end of the world. It just takes time that I don't like to have to take because I know I'm legal. Oh, let's see what we got. Turn off headlights, okay. Why that would probably just make a difference at night. Sure shouldn't in the day, but okay, we're definitely rolling across at 3 miles per hour. I remember one time years ago I was traveling and went from, I think it was New York to Oklahoma, and every scale was closed on the way, and that saved an hour on that run. So that was cool. Just a little interesting tidbit of information for you. I don't know if you can see that little bitty thing there where it says proceed 3 miles per hour. Just to the right of that, it tells you your weight. They actually had my weight just a tad bit heavy. I mean, it was just barely under 34,000 pounds on the trailer. So I moved the tandem back 4 or 5 holes, I think it was, and got it almost exactly perfect at 32 something on the tractor tandem, and then 32 something on the trailer tandem. So that worked out nicely. So here we go. A little bit, maybe another, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so of this beautiful scenery. And then 11 miles, we'll be at Highway 30. And that's pretty much 2-lane. They do have some passing lanes through there. Oh, I missed a gear. But it's pretty much 2-lane for about 3 hours going across there. Speed limit is 70 on most of it. We'll be doing 65. And if you're ever traveling out through this way, coming across 80 and then going up 84 to Oregon and Washington, or Boise, Idaho, or whatever. If you haven't done this drive across Highway 30, you should check it out. It's a really nice drive. A lot more laid back. Of course, you know, coming on across 80 to 84 is freaking beautiful too. Then you get to see Devil's Slide. And so there's some really cool stuff to see over there also. But I did this, for one, I didn't want to go through that big port of entry on I-80 when you come over into Wyoming, because that was the very first level 1 inspection that I got on my truck about 2.5 years ago. And I just like to not have to go through that scale. Yeah, it's just in case, whatever. But I mean, it wasn't a bad experience. It's just time consuming. And but then there's the port of entry on Highway 30 that is probably going to be open today, and we just had to go in and show our paperwork the last time. Well, actually, it was the last time we came through here, and it was open, and they found out I had a dog, and they asked me to bring the dog in. Of course, they had treats, so Roscoe enjoyed that. So I kind of wanted to go this way today, thinking that maybe they might be open, and we might get to go in, and he can say hi to the peeps and get him some treats, and that'll be fun for him. So we'll see how that goes. Some of the leaves are turning out here, as you can see. This would probably be a good time to get a load up into New England. This next load is going to take us to North Charleston, South Carolina, up to I already said that, up to Fayetteville, North Carolina area. St. Paul's is probably where it'll unload. And then I could potentially get a forklift load out of either Summerville, South Carolina, or Greenville, North Carolina, and that could possibly take us up to New England. That could be nice. And so then we'd make some halfway decent money going up there and get to see the autumn leaves. I did a drive through there when I was doing the deck loads way back when. It's been about 4 or 5 years ago. And I dropped somewhere in around Augusta, Maine, or somewhere like that over in Maine, was when I dropped the last truck. And so I had a rental car and went over to Champlain, New York to pick up my next load. And that drive through New England, that was in October, I believe, it was absolutely breathtaking. So nice. So let me hear in the comments below, are you enjoying the scenery? Would you rather me be narrating and just talking nonsense or whatever I talk in the background? Would you rather have music? Let me know what your preference is. I'd really like to know. And by all means, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, do all that fun stuff. I need to remember to go back through my videos and make sure that somehow I share the link to my link tree where my music is, because I got a couple songs, if you haven't heard my music, that you might enjoy. And if you go to link tree, I'll somewhere put the link somewhere in the comments, or I'll figure that out later. I'm sorry, I'm still not totally on top of everything as far as all the technology and the little tricks you can do to make things easy for people to click from here to there and whatnot. But anyway, you can go to linktree.com music by Keith. And you can hear the two songs that I have posted there. And there's links to iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, and several others. You just click on the one song and then it opens up the different links there for that song. And anyway, hopefully you can find that and enjoy it. That would be nice. I need like millions of streams on the songs just to make hundreds of dollars. So if you'll share it with a couple million folks, that'd be freaking awesome. This is going to take a little while to upload because, I think I'm going to go. It's just 4.5 miles more to the Flying J that we stayed at the last weekend. So I think we're just going to keep the camera on until there, and once we make the exit and turn off, we'll say goodbye there. I think we're going to try to make Cheyenne, Wyoming tonight. That'll give us a little over 600 miles today, and that would be freaking awesome. There's a Flying J and a pilot there. So I can start my day with a shower. That would be nice. There's this Flying J right here in McCammon, McCammon, I believe it is, McCammon, Idaho. And then it's about, I'm going to guesstimate about an hour and a half over to Cokeville, Wyoming. Just about maybe 10 miles or so into the state of Wyoming. There's a pilot there. And, or Flying J, maybe it's, anyway, it's one of the two. I think we're going to stop there and do a 30-minute break. And I've got a roast that I need to put in the roaster. I got me a roaster that plugs into the adapter, so I can put that in. And it'll take about an hour and a half for it to be done. Then we can stop at Little America and have some roast and maybe go get the dog and ice cream. That's where I'll do the 30-minute break. I'll just stop long enough to get the roast in the oven. And then truck on. That should work out perfectly there. Somebody had said to me on, it was either Facebook, I think it was Instagram or Facebook. I think it was Facebook. Somebody, when I had said that I could live in this area, they were like, oh yeah, one winter will probably take care of that. But you know what? I lived in Norway the end of 2014 for about 4 or 5 months. I've been up north. I've experienced 38 below zero, minus 40 is where 0 and Celsius meet. And so I've experienced 38 below 0. And you know what? I like the cold. The dog loves the cold. And he loves the snow. So as long as I've got the equipment to handle everything, I think I would enjoy it. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll be living out here somewhere. So this is exit 47, dropping us off on the Highway 30, and off to the left is the Flying J. And when I stay there, I like to be on the back side, facing the south. And if the truck's parked on the back part of the lot, if enough of them take off, then when I wake up in the morning and take my blind thing out of the windshield, I wake up to those mountains off in the south. And it's just absolutely beautiful, especially in the wintertime. We did that once last winter. We came through here and the snow-capped mountains. It was just absolutely beautiful. Sorry I can't show you, but Roscoe just came up, which is typical when we stop because he wants to put his nose in the wind. Missed a gear. Gracious me. I was narrating and not paying attention to my gears. There we go. Isn't that scenery beautiful there? What do you think, Roscoe? He just wants to get out and run. You know what? I think we're going to just take a little quick pit stop here. All right, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the drive so far. We're just going to pull through the island here. Pull the brake. Take a little potty break, get the dog out for a few minutes, and then jump back on the highway. All right, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out, baby.